going on there. Sometime in here, and I go ahead and finish out what happened, how I got it to run, all that, and yeah. Wait a minute or two for y'all to start chiming in here. Might take y'all a second here, 1 minute. Alright, anyways, we're gonna get to the point. I got the Chevy running. What happened was last night, after I talked to Box and all them, I came over here and I took the whole harness back off of the motor. Um, I joined Box Live, and at that time I was dropping out the harness at my tuner, and my tuner knows somebody, so it got dropped off last night. The harness did. Um, and I told him, it ain't no rush or whatever. Uh, and he was like, all right, cool, whatever. And and he got the harness working. Yes, sir. It's running on the stand right now. My tuner, he took it to one of his friends. One of his friends went through the harness. Um, and as soon as, what up, twin? What up? And he went right to the problem. He came over here. Sorry, he came over here and he looked at these relays and stuff. And then this thing already had a little fuse thingamajigger on it. Fuse block, whatever you like to call it. Just call it fuse block for now, just for this video. And he said, man, your fuse block ain't hooked up. So it had grounds and it had power wires on it, but it wasn't hooked up to the actual relays for like the main and giving the coil packs fire and everything like that. So he looked at it, he was like, bruh, he was like, it ain't gonna take much. So I went ahead, told him, go ahead and do your little thing on it or whatever. He went ahead, did his thing. And it only cost me 50 bucks, and I now have a running motor. And I took the computer up to my tuner also. Me and my tuner real good friends. He put a little bass tune on it for cheap. It already had the bass deleted on it. And so I'm going to show y'all what's cracking here. Get that grind. Let's see. Hold up. Let me sit y'all down real quick. Alright. Try it again. Spray a little bit more ether in there. What's going on? OC City 360. Yeah, anyways. Bruh, it ain't hard to drop anything to your box, man. Or your coupe. It ain't that hard, man. Let me turn the log comments back on so I can see. Alright. See, you got the harness. Nah, man, it wasn't me. It was my tuner. I took it over there last night during Box. When Box had went on live last night. I took it over there. I talked to my tuner. I told him what the problem was or what I think the problem is, and man, within like I guess 20 minutes of me dropping it off, bruh told me, he called me back and he said, man, I already know what your problem is. It's that little fuse block right there. It's on there, but it ain't hooked up. So, you know, but I'm gonna try to get this thing to actually run for y'all real quick, like how I had it before. So let me go and get this thing popping and running. Bear with me for a minute, y'all. But yeah, though, y'all get the gist. But yeah, though, man. So we got this thing running. I kind of got my motivation back now. All right. So, all right. So I don't know if y'all still in here or not. Comment if y'all still in here. If y'all still in here, comment. So I know. All right. So like I was saying, y'all. If you just joined the live, you probably ain't hear what I said before. What's going on, Cat? Uh, I took the harness to my tuner. My tuner took it to one of his friends last night during the live stream that Box was having. We was over there. I dropped it off to him. Not even 20 minutes later, after I dropped it off to the man, he called me back. I think it was like 15 or 20 minutes, somewhere in there. The man called me back and he told me what the problem was. He said the man gave you a fuse block, but he didn't even hook it up to your main relays and main power. So, I bought some 30 amp fuses to go in here in this fuse block, hooked everything up, and I mean, she running now. I just gotta hook up my whole fuel system back up so we can let her run for a little bit longer. Let everything heat cycle for a little bit. We're gonna hook up the radiator to the front. We're gonna get the full run stand set up here. Um, so I'm gonna crank it up one more time, let y'all hear it. And yeah, so bear with me for a second. Anyways, I'm pretty sure y'all can hear it. But yeah though, so it run now. I got a few little things I gotta run over on the motor, check everything out, and we'll get full run stand all hooked up for y'all. I'm seeing something that I don't like already, and let's see, look like that oil pan gasket. I'm in Texas, bro. Texas, Originally from Louisiana. So yeah, though. So either we're gonna have to hit this with some RTV or something. Pull this flex plate back off. Um, yeah, the string cut out. Something disconnected or something. It said something about an update or something. So yeah, disconnected. But yeah, though. So but yeah, though. So either we gonna replace that oil pan gasket, and we're gonna get all this tightened down some more. I might just tighten it down right now. Matter of fact, that's what I'm about to do. Cause I torqued them down before, and that obviously was not enough. So next time I'll probably crank this motor up. It's gonna run for a little bit longer than just this little short time that I had it cranked up for. Which car did that one going in? Now this motor going inside of my car. It's going. I might run it like this for a little bit, but it's going inside of my car. It's gonna have a Edelbrock Super Victor intake on it, MSD 6014 ignition on it. The intake right now is getting port matched for the nitrous and all that for it. So that's what's happening right now. The motor that's going in his car, that one over there, is in the garage. I don't really feel like doing too much to it, so I'm just lift it up, show y'all. This is motor. If I can turn on some type of flash. But it sure is a lot of these walls out here. But yeah, this is motor though. So quick rundowns. Stock 706 heads, no work done to them. Stock bottom end, LM7, Holley single plane intake manifold. It's just a little bull crap carburetor to get the thing to crank up and run. What else? AC, full accessories on it. Not much. It has a Brian Tooley Stage 3 truck cam in it. So yeah. And I plan on getting this done by October sometime. And my car, well, I'll pretty much get that done in about a weekend. So I have everything for my car. Mostly everything. I have all the motor plates. One inch setback plate. I run solid motor mounts on my car. Guess what? Vibration ain't that bad like y'all think it is. There I go. Solid plate, Southwest speed. And then I have the frame mounts in the house. Who's faster? It is not that fast, to be honest. His won't be that fast. As this car sits right now though, if we would actually drop the distributor in and put the intake and new carburetor on his car, he has headers and all that because he was gonna keep that 455 in there. It's a Pontiac motor. As it sits like this, his car probably be quick off the line, but mine's probably have more top speed because I have 373s. He has 373s. He's running a Pontiac TH400 or TH350 in his. The gear ratio on that is a little bit janky versus a actual 350 trans. So it's a gamble, but with the LS motors in, no doubt this car gonna be way faster than his. And I'm gonna change the gear ratio out. I'm gonna put a 390 in it. It already has a locker in it, So I'm putting some 390s in it, and with my built 400, like I said, I think I explained that last video about what's all inside the motor. I mean, the transmission has 4 race guts in it, has billet gears in it, forged clutches. Only thing I had not did to it was I hadn't put a forged output shaft on it, so I got to get that done at some point. But uh, I'll probably never outpower that transmission. According to the builder, it can hold 1600 horsepower, and I'll probably have to get a new bell housing for it. And it is on a stock case, so that stock case is kind of weak too. But so let me ask y'all this question: if y'all could choose, and I know a lot of y'all are all for that EFI and all that, but if y'all could choose from what I have and my setups and all this and that, would you rather keep an intake, EFI intake on it, injectors, all that, as 50-pound injectors in it? If I was gonna keep this style of intake, I would go with the intake that's sitting inside my Camaro right now. Like I said, my car is a little bit dirty because I have been working on it. It would be this intake that go on the motor. This is a 96mm throttle body, 2-bar mount, the basics, fuel rails. So yeah, that's that. Now, box, I knew you was gonna say fuel injection. Ain't nothing wrong with fuel injection though. I mean, it make good power. And see, that car regardless is gonna have EFI on it, so there's no chance of me putting a carb on it or nothing like that. That car's gonna have EFI on it. So actually, after this live, I'll probably go back live again and show y'all the setup and all that I want to run on my Camaro and ask y'all. So yeah. Oh yeah, twin, how is your hand, bro? Cause I know you had said a motor had fell on it or whatever. So Box, then let me ask you this question, Box. If I was gonna stay EFI, it might be that intake or it might be a Holly high ram. Which one would you rather see what's on it? I'll probably start this up for y'all too. I said if I was to stay EFI, that intake that I just showed you, the one that came or the one that's supposed to go on the Camaro, or would you rather me put a Holly high ram on it? Or which one would y'all rather see on it? God damn. And then this the motor that's about to come out of it. So yeah, I still gotta make a little video on how I did my whole wiring harness and all that for that. Man, let me tell you something, bro. This motor, it's a stock bottom end motor. It has LP rod bolts in it, stock main bolts. Everything's been retorqued down though. Let's see what else. That's about it. Like I said though, this is a decent little motor. The motor should rev to 7,300 RPM. Double roller timing chain. It has Johnson lifters in it. So, and it has stock head gaskets on it. Stock head bolts. Didn't need all that because it's not a boosted application. So, it has forged, well not forged, chromoly push rods, and it has a trunnion upgrade on it. And I want to change these coil packs out eventually to like some LS3 coil packs. See, that's the thing though. I don't want to change my heads. That's probably what's going to end up happening to the 6-liter. I'm gonna try to get those CNC ported LS3 heads from GM. They come with the heads, the gaskets, the head bolts, all that good stuff. You can also get it in the cam kit, but I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna go with the Stage 3 blower cam and the big throttle body I was talking about. Actually, I don't even think I had the Elco keys on me. So I'm gonna have to walk in. Dang, bro, where my Elco keys at? It's not a built bottom end. It's nowhere near a built bottom end. All it has is ARP rod bolts in it for high RPM. That's all it has in it. And that's just to keep the motor together through vibration. And yes, I did go back with stock head gaskets and stock bolts because stock head gaskets will give me the most compression, and those stock head bolts are more adequate. They're not the original head bolts. They're basically a reproduction version of the GM bolts. Do your research. LS1, the LM7 head gaskets, those are the best head gaskets to give you your compression back. So if I would have went with some LS9 head gaskets or something like that, I would have lost some compression. Like we all know, compression makes horsepower, so obviously. I'm gonna try to go live every day at least. Or at least once a week, once or twice a week, I'm gonna try to go live. Bear with me, it does have some type of race gas in it, so I think it has like a few gallons of race gas still left in it. Might do a little burnout for y'all. I ain't gonna do too big of a burnout. Light it up just a very little bit. man. Keep strong. Keep pulling through. It's a 1984 Elko. I got a front spoiler I need to put on. Nah, bro, it'll light them up. I just don't. It has that race gas in it. It don't. Look at this. But she's strong. She'll light these mugs up. If you had 6 piston brakes on this mug, it'll light them up. Guarantee you. I ain't lying to you. That's it, bro. It ain't no slouch. It's just I need more power. That LS gonna give me what I want. You feel me? It just goes to show LS is a cheaper motor that you can build and make way more horsepower with. I mean, shoot, a stock 5.3, man, that thing will move. You feel me? I just want a little bit more. Now I put this thing in drive like these moves up. Try to get this thing about where I had it at before. Kind of like where it was. One too far over to one side or nothing. And drive. Let's try to inch our way up here. Look at it, it's all that. Still ain't about what I wanted at. Try to get it back over, y'all. Then I shut it back off here. Turn my fan on. I want my motor getting over 140, 150. That's all I'm about, man. Having fun, bro. Dang, I still ain't pull it up enough. Try to roll this thing forward. God. I mean, look at it, bro. Sitting up here, sliding to the left, sliding to the right. and still not far enough over, but whatever. And I try to get this thing up cranked up. Probably tomorrow. I'll try to crank it up, see if the motor's still good and everything. Do what I plan to do with it, and go and pull that motor out, go and snatch that out. Try to roll it back. Some more. It's supposed to rain this weekend, so I'm gonna be up under the shed. Up under the shed working. So yeah. But matter of fact, y'all, I might keep this live going for a little bit longer. Actually, bruh, it ain't nothing, man. Sound nasty, bruh. This ain't nothing. This a little small block put together by me. Has a custom cam in it, pistons, rods. That's it. And it was bored 30 over to make it a 387. That's it, man. This is a small block put together by me. And this kind of where I got my start at. Just putting motors together, seeing them run, selling them. Eventually, got enough money saved up to build my own car. So, but this motor is for sale though. So, like I said, if you know somebody in the Houston area or in Texas, period, that's looking for a small block, I will let this thing go for $1,500. I have well over, what is it, 22.5 just in the crank, pistons and rods, and then machine work was like another 800. But like I said though, I've got my use out of it. The car has 2,000 miles on this first build, so I mean it's not even broken in yet. I think it may have like 2 or 3 passes on it at the track. Have not sprayed it with the nitrous, so you don't have to worry about no rings and nothing like that. Fresh motor. But yeah though, so my boy hooked this up on the harness. Got this thing all put back together. What the heck? And I'm gonna try to find somebody video. I don't know if it was Box or LS. I can't remember who did it, but I'm gonna have to get me try to find a video or something to just tackle it myself. Try to find how deep that this go. Try to find the exact size of these holes and drill it out, and then either re-tap it or get some bigger bolts to go in there and let it tap itself, since this is an aluminum head. So like I said, I'm gonna have to get some bigger bolts to go in there regardless. So I'm gonna just drill these out, and might do a little video on it once I learn how to do it myself. And yeah, but I'm still not satisfied about this right here. I don't like this harness. I'm still not satisfied about how this is run. It's basically a stock truck harness, essentially. So we're gonna put this back on here. So try to get it back on here anyways. If any of y'all need some stock LS6 valve springs, push rods, what else do I have? Nobody wants to buy a used cam, obviously. Anything like that, I got them for sale. I have stuff. I have a lot of stuff actually. If you need knock sensor harnesses, any type of harness that you need, I probably have it. Any kind of sensor you need, a throttle body, you need an intake, I have it. So leave it in the comments if you need it, and I'm pretty sure I have it or I can find it for you. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and hop out this live. I'll probably be back on in like 10 or 15 minutes to do a whole parts rundown and everything that I need and what all I have and what all I don't have. So it's been real, y'all. I'll hit y'all back later.